So now we are here, freedom fighters.
Good morning, 47. We have a lead on the Shadow client. ICA White Hats have traced the anonymous data received by our clients to one Olivia Hall, brilliant young hacktivist and suspect in a dozen cases of cyber vandalism. Using onion routing with state-of-the-art encryption, Hall went to a lot of trouble to stay untraceable. She is good, but we are better. Her digital trail has led us to a remote farm in Colorado, where satellite footage has revealed what appears to be the training camp for a private militia, led by an already registered target, Sean Rose, Australian environmental terrorist and explosives expert wanted for a series of public bombings. Rose was spotted near the scene of Thomas Cross's kidnapping, which makes him our prime suspect for the Shadow client. Spurred by Eric Soders, the ICA Board of Directors has asked us to infiltrate the farm and eliminate Sean Rose, along with 3 other prominent militia members. Ezra Berg, retired Mossad interrogator, Penelope Graves, former Interpol anti-terror analyst, and finally Maya Parvati, former assassin and gunrunner for the Tamil Tigers. I'll be honest with you, 47. I consider Eric Soda's reasoning hasty and ill-advised. Now, we cannot go against the wishes of the board, but we can conduct our own investigation. Whether a direct threat to the ICA or not,
I was going to say, was that guy wearing a mask?
the Shadow client's true agenda.
Or does he just look fucking
I will
insane?
leave you to prepare.
So these are I have 4 targets. Sean Rose. He's a radical activist and bomb maker wanted for several accounts of political terrorism. Born in Alice Springs, Rose grew up in a reclusive Marxist collective deep in the Australian outback. The so-called Sons of Solidarity were founded by a radical economics professor from Melbourne, with Rose's mother being one of his acolytes. Allegedly, Rose did not meet a non-collective member until he was 10 years old, when a team of AFP agents stormed the compound. Sean Rose was placed in childcare and shuffled between foster families. At 16, he fell in love with a Canadian left-wing activist and followed her to Vancouver, where he joined her crowd of radical environmentalists whose ideas and rhetoric felt like home. But Rose had a propensity for violence that alienated him from most mainstream groups. Passionate and single-minded, but otherwise socially functional, he was the perfect recruit for the Pristine Army, an anarcho-primitivist terror network committed to fight the spread of civilization and return mankind to its natural state. Anarcho-primitivist. Over the next years, Rose, who had taught himself explosives, masterminded a series of non-lethal public bombings around the world. But in 2008, the bombing of a supposedly vacated government office in Auckland, New Zealand, went wrong and resulted in the tragic deaths of 2 adults and 7 young children. Rose went underground, and soon after, all leaders of the Pristine Army were apprehended. Rose took up freelancing, building bombs for various political and environmental terrorist groups without prejudice. When he spectacularly blew up a Hamsun oil rig, a special Interpol task force was established to catch him. The anti-terror analyst in charge of the manhunt was Penelope Graves, who now appears to have inexplicably switched sides and joined forces with Rose. After months off the grid, Rose resurfaced in New York 9 days ago when he was involved in a daring kidnapping and execution of media mogul Thomas Cross during his son Jordan Cross's funeral. Tracing Olivia Hall's data drops, we have placed Rose at the Colorado farm, where he appears to lead a private militia. His MO doesn't fit that of the Shadow client, but at the moment, he is our prime suspect. Sean Rose is smart and ruthless, but like all fanatics, he is impressionable, an angry idealist yearning for a symbol and a cause. Confident, passionate, and self-righteous, Rose is a natural demagogue who sees the world in black and white and rarely tolerates conflicting views. He does not trust others easily and has very few confidants, including his girlfriend, freelance assassin Alma Reynard. On a different note, Rose suffers from acute OCD and obsesses about bacteria and cleanliness. He is extremely meticulous and focuses on symmetry and timekeeping. He usually keeps his disorder under control, but stress has been known to invoke anxiety attacks. This could prove to be his Achilles heel. This is a lot of stuff to read. Penelope Graves, a former Interpol anti-terror analyst. Penelope Graves is the Colorado militia's new strategic advisor. With an IQ in the upper 190s, Penelope was always an outsider meant for great things. She could speak fluently at the age of 6 months and studied college-level physics at the age of 5. However, she gravitated towards logics, game theory, and criminal psychology. After graduating from Cambridge, she became a criminal profiler with the Metropolitan Police Service and later transferred to Interpol, where she rose to become one of their most prolific anti-terror analysts. Here she briefly led the international manhunt against Sean Rose, the terrorist whose network she inexplicably now appears to have joined. Our sources at Interpol deny that Graves should be involved in any sort of sting operation. However, according to rumors, Graves recently discovered evidence about systematic corruption and power abuse at the highest levels of the UN, only to be shut down by her superiors. Graves was allegedly disillusioned by the incident. A highly analytical thinker, she cares deeply about order and can't tolerate a broken system. Okay, this may very well be why she switched sides. But how she got into contact with Rose and what shared cause or agenda might justify her betrayal is as of yet unknown. According to Graves' own psychological profile, she is not only exceptionally intelligent but also deeply empathetic. She nevertheless shows distinct moral fluidity, making her moral fluidity, that's one way to describe it, making her able to make choices in service of the greater good, quote unquote, that normal people would shy away from. When confronted with the classic trolley problem, Graves would push the fat man onto the tracks without hesitation. Graves could have been a formidable asset to the ICA. Alas, she has joined a ruthless terrorist organization. A contract is a contract. Ezra Berg is a retired Mossad agent specializing in chemical interrogation techniques. The son of an Israeli architect, Berg had a privileged upbringing in suburban Tel Aviv. However, during the inspecting of a West Bank housing project, Berg's entire family was taken hostage by Hezbollah and held for ransom. Eventually rescued by Israeli troops, young Berg had nevertheless come to sympathize with the plight of his captors. He was still committed to the safety of his nation, but he came to resent his government's harsh and inhumane treatment of a vastly inferior enemy. Berg studied chemistry and took particular interest in psychoactive medication. He eventually became an intelligence operative for Mossad, specializing in chemical interrogations, where he earned a reputation for being clean, efficient, reliable, and able to make anyone crack. His methods were hardly ethical, but nevertheless non-violent, and Berg considered his services a lesser evil. Slowly, however, he began expanding his repertoire, dabbling in drug-induced hypnosis, memory wipes, and subliminal mind control. This became too controversial for the Mossad leaders, who forced Berg into an early retirement. In 2015, he sold his property in Tel Aviv to allegedly travel the world. He has not been seen since. A polite and soft-spoken gentleman, Berg considers himself a humanitarian who performs necessary duties with the least amount of cruelty and indignity. He is nevertheless willing and able to inflict intense psychological terror and can be recognized by his trademark featureless silicone mask, which he uses to unnerve and terrify his sedated subjects. Yeesh. Maya Parvati. A former assassin for the Tamil Tigers, Maya Parvati acts as the Colorado militia's training instructor. Born into war, Parvati's father was one of the leaders of the Tamil Tigers. She grew up a nomad and fugitive raised by soldiers and mercenaries. As a teenager, Parvati became a prolific assassin, specializing in tracking, silent infiltration, and knife combat. When the Tamil Tigers disbanded in 2009, Parvati fled Sri Lanka and took up work as a freelance pirate in the South China Sea. During this time, she partnered up with the Maelstrom, the mysterious pirate boss behind the 2014 hijacking of the Francis King, a TI-class supertanker. At least one witness places Parvati at the scene during the hostage crisis and subsequent firefight, which claimed the life of 19 pirates, 8 Chinese soldiers, and 25 innocent sailors. 18 months ago, Maya Parvati allegedly lost an arm to a grenade blast during an attack on Hampson oil freighter, after which the Maelstrom unceremoniously cast her aside. Parvati dropped off the face of the earth. How she got in contact with Sean Rose and his network, or why she chose to join his cause, is as of yet unknown. Maya is a warrior deprived of her function. She is strong, commanding, and observant, with a blunt and direct demeanor. She might not be able to wield a knife like she used to, but she could still prove to be a formidable foe. Great. Tons of challenges like usual. Unclean. I don't think we need anything. Tactical gear. It's cool. Let's get to it. Complete challenges to increase the location, something. 4 targets, though. I gotta remember what the controls of this game are even. It's been a while since I played.
The militia has taken up HQ at an old apricot farm and appear to be training for a series of coordinated strikes, ranging from cyber attacks to full-blown guerrilla warfare. The Shadow Client appears to unite specialists and radicals from all over the map. Mercenaries and terrorists, hackers and spies joined by an unknown common cause. Satellite scans indicate that the command room is below ground inside an old tornado shelter. Only Rose appears to have access, however, so to get inside, you will need to get creative. This environment is hostile and highly alert, so tread carefully. Good luck, 47.
Here goes nothing. It's really been like weeks since I played this game. Let me look at my... Can I look at the controls? Controls. Q bindings. Drag body, melee, Q, space, speed. Control is instinct. Blah, blah. Okay. Sean Rose. Okay. Let's go this way. I don't have a lockpick. I can't even hear what they're saying.
Sure, I see where you're going. Anyway, we're actually meeting up with some other genealogy freaks next month. We'll drive the motorhome up in the Appalachians for the descendants of Otto von Bismarck, the German Chancellor. We have this joke going. We call them the Bismarcks, and they call us the Rommels. It's just good fun, that's all. Whatever pills your banana, right? Sure, yeah. I didn't really catch that last part, but yeah, sure.
Yes, go walk away. You're gonna stand right there. Maybe I can't go this way. Okay, fine. Going.
The freak in the mask? What the hell are you talking about?
I was just at the security station watching the feeds. There's this creepy guy interrogating the hostage. He wears like a 3D printed mask.
Oh, yeah, that must be Berg. Oh, yeah, man, his interrogation techniques. Totally just out-of-the-box stuff. Like truth serums, drugs, that kind of thing. But none of the rough stuff. No, they don't like to mark up their patients, so to speak. Those Mossad boys like things clean and efficient.
Berg. Ezra Berg? Yeah. Yeah, man, I've heard of him. Chemical interrogation expert. I guess it's his makeshift lab they've set up. Word is he can make anyone crack.
Oh, man, you don't know the half of it.
Ezra Berg, legendary Mossad operative who specializes in chemical interrogation techniques, is here at the compound to interrogate a prisoner. My notes indicate he's set up a makeshift drug lab in a garage, and it looks like he's spending a lot of his time in the basement. Could be an opportunity there, 47.
The stuff this guy's into, get this. Drug-induced hypnosis, memory wipes.
We're gonna try and creep on here. What's this? Here's the model house. Neat. Shovel. Blend in.
Fascinating. According to the blueprint, Sean Rose is building an explosive battery unit for a Link 4 smartwatch. The charge appears to be email-triggered. The unassuming target checks his messages, the virus triggers the charge, and boom. Very clever, not to mention devious. The resident hackers have installed the software trigger on one of their phones, and here is the punchline. Rose himself wears a Link 4.
Interesting. I think I still want to go after this. Boy. Wouldn't mind finding disguise without having to brutally murder somebody. Right? The guy up there.
Great.
Body found?
Man, anybody there? Come in. I got somebody on the ground and they're naked.
Ooh. You saw this? How did that guy see this? I don't even understand how that guy could have seen what just happened. That doesn't make any sense. Thankfully, these guys have bad eyesight.
So this test that Rose has planned seems kind of cool, doesn't it? I mean, I'm no scholar.
About to fight Mike Myers. Yeah, I don't know. He's definitely got the mask going on. Oh shit. How's it going, Ginseng? What's this? Hide as a scarecrow? There are so many guys around here, I'm just trying to sneak.
Hey, you, stay right there.
Oh shit.
He's got to be in close combat. Come on, shoot him.
As I sneak up into him. Oh god. Okay. I need a disguise. You're dumb. If it was any surprise, I'm not great at this game. Oh my god. Not much has changed since the last time I played. That didn't work. He took my coin. I didn't want to kill him. I accidentally snapped that man's neck. Nah, I figured I'd just leave him lying there on the ground. I don't know if I can kill him if he's already in there.
Shit, gunshot! Get into gear! Stand on the perimeter and shoot anything that moves! Fire away! You know the drill, Dr. T.
I prefer not to have killed that guy at all. Yoink. Wonder if he'll do a similar thing. Okay. Do not snap the man's neck. Yeah, you read my mind.
That is Maya Parvati, Sri Lankan assassin turned pirate turned insurgent.
I cannot believe you're still tinkering with these. This is taking forever. We need to get this car ready for shipping to Mexico. That takes a while, you know.
Working
I
slowly
see.
to make sure everything is in order. Shouldn't be a problem. Get it done in time, boss.
I suppose that's probably the way you could have gotten there. Hmm.
So what's this I hear about a training accident?
No, sir. Not even if you were some kind of VIP bodyguard. You're not coming through here.
Got clipped by a ram or something?
The team
Let's
said
see.
it was a battering ram to simulate the attack on Secretary Torres' motorcade. I don't know. I guess old Berg had me out.
You were at Jordan Cross's funeral, huh?
It was a thing of beauty. Whole team moving like clockwork.
Anyway, the guy with black execution ankle, that's all.
Thomas Cross was on site before the guards even noticed.
Forklift alarm. Hmm. Conceal item.
Never enough security.
Suppose you could crush that guy. As far as there's no like tools or anything sitting around here. Screwdriver. Speaking of. Hmm.
See what that was. Take point.
I feel like this is a very obvious thing to do.
Ah, cool.
No, maybe not. Oh. I see. How do you, how would one generate a spark or something here? I don't know. Loosen valve. Maybe I'll keep looking around. Guessing I can't go in here.
I just feel like I could have made it different. My chief was like, not even the bodyguards come through here, so I'm really sorry, really am.
Hmm. Trying to think of sneaky ways to do this. I might have to get creative here.
She's the boss's protege. She leads the side.
That is Penelope Graves, acclaimed anti-terror analyst. Strange to see her as part of this crowd.
She's got bodyguards.
Sir, it's Graves. I wanted to talk to you about the roads evaluation. Yes, sir. I mean, yeah. Oh, sorry.
What was that for?
I already have an extensive report on him, which I'm sure you must...
Enough with the monkey business. You are trespassing on private property. You were lucky. We could have shot you, you know.
Did you?
What? Use a bloody trash can.
Why did I shoot her?
Graves is down. Excellent work, 47.
Why did I shoot her?
Whoa! Reading you 5x5, JHQ. Come in.
Why did I shoot her?
Something is going down. Stay on your toes.
What the hell are you up to?
Why did I shoot her?
We're moving out.
Come on, think we got trouble. What the hell was that all about? Are you nuts?
Why did I shoot her? I don't understand what happened. I guess I can't knock her out. I have to kill her, but still. I feel like I was able to knock out people from previous missions and then just kill them later. You know what? I should probably look at what some of these things are.
You're not allowed here. Stop. Don't even think about it. You had your chance. I'm going to arrest you now. I'm looking at it right now.
Fresh disguise, though. Come on. Okay. I guess I can't go in there. I thought I could.
I guess they're pimping them up for a good reason, but they're not very informative. Sometimes feel like there's an A team and a B team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right on the money, bro.
And that's not all. That guy in the corner, always fretting about his little special project. It's like his baby or something. I mean, give it a rest, okay? We're all on the same team.
I hear you, bro.
Explain resistant fuel tank make me sad, like, officer. I think I'll take your word for it anyway. You want something done the right way, you better do it yourself.
I mean, I'm spreading gas all over the place, but to what end?
Looks like you're gonna be here all night, if this is the pace you're setting for yourself.
You, give up. He's down. Make him pay for it.
That didn't work.
Parvati is down. Good work.
Thought maybe that would like explode or do something a little bit different.
Not now. Go join your own team. You know, back in the day with the Tigers,
Jesus Christ.
Al copy, over. Need medevac in grid 9 at 746, over. Hey, are you okay?
Release that person right now. Make this one count. Take him down. This shit. Roger that.
Parvati is down.
I am not good at this game. Not sure what to do. Blend in as technician.
Not now. Go join your own team.
I've seen monkeys pack up shit faster than you do.
Maya Parvati is down. Good work.
I'm just going wild.
You are 555 Echo Foxtrot, come in. Hey, I don't want to lecture you on your job, but things are still off.
I have to say, it's a beautiful piece of work.
Or a murderous cat.
I have no time to play.
Graves is down. Excellent work, 47.
I'm not trying to be. We're being sneaky, but not clean.
That is Ezra Berg, former Mossad interrogator. His services are in demand at the moment.
He can't get away. Find him.
Suspect is in
Ezra Berg has been eliminated.
Got him.
Good work.
Wants to brawl old school.
Uh-oh. I should have thought of that. But they'd come and look the last place they heard a shot come from, probably. Makes sense.
All right, look, Ethan. Hurry up and get this done. We don't have all night. Rose wants this and the other.
Maya
They saw me?
Parvati is down. Good work.
I guess they saw me.
I cannot believe you're still here. This is taking forever. We need to get this car ready for shipping to Mexico. That takes a while.
Oh my god. Surely they're just missing their targets, right? Exactly. Hello, Aubrey. Hello. I've kind of given up trying to be stealthy. Because it's not working out for me.
Maya Parvati is down. Good work.
Ugh.
Come on, this is me.
Yeah, looking at it right now. Don't worry.
Excuse me, excuse me.
Checking out the trailer.
Now they are shooting at me. Ah. This game is really cool, but I'm really bad at it. Just like a million clever ways to try and kill people. But I don't know how.
You realize the boss isn't paying you overtime, right? Not to mention the fact that if your laziness jeopardizes the tourist hit, you're...
That poor guy is just like fated to die.
This is Coyote.
This sucks.
Over. Need medevac in grid 90746. Over.
So many ways to take out your target. And somehow this game it still isn't an immersive sim. Yeah. It's definitely got like some of those sim elements, but depends on how you define it, I guess. So what's she gonna do now?
Situation here is
Ugh. I was hoping to blow her up somehow. Oh, they put him in a body bag, actually.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Oh, look, a quarter.
Bingo! Really?
Wow.
Oh, huh. Wow. Oh.
Great!
Wow.
Oh.
Not now. Go join your own team.
Oh, God. Oh! What do you mean they found a body?
Don't move. Release the body. Man, target standing down. Take hands over your head.
What the hell is going on?
See you later, Agent 47.
Parvati is down. Good work.
I almost feel bad. They put so much detail into these missions. And I try to give you like story prompts of how to do stuff, which is cool. But it's pretty much impossible to do everything on one go. I forgot about that poor guy. Let's just ignore her and maybe go over here. Can we go over here? Or are they going to get mad at me? They're shooting at a moose head. Hmm. I don't have a key. These guys are just talking to each other through the window, or what's going on here? Checking his Instagram. Okay. I wonder what that's about. Area being investigated. Kind of annoys me that it's like Q to grab them, B to drag him, G to put him in a thing, T to disguise. And the door's locked again? Examine. Huh, what happened here? What?
Release that chop.
I didn't think anyone was looking over here. Oh my god! D, A, W. This is gone. This has escalated quickly. I should probably just load my save here, huh? Okay. Alright. Hallucinogenic drugs. Notes containing observation on Ezra Berg's chemically assisted interrogation of the prisoner. I read like a student's observation of a master's work, and dutifully notes Berg's questions and the mixtures he creates in his makeshift lab. He also notes that Berg frequently uses his Bunsen burner for his experiments, and a reminder to keep all flammables away from the lab. This man has a Bunsen burner. Basement key.
I'll get to the bottom of this.
Oops.
Hey, do we have an owner for this?
Whoa! Why would you hurt anyone?
Okay, I see what I need to do. I need to turn the power back on. Otherwise they're gonna freak out and like come over here and Hi.
That's enough.
Okay. X to climb through window. Are you gonna use your Bunsen burner?
Stability. I've only seen this kind of resistance and conditioning in old Cold War operatives. Think, Ezra. Way back. That fellow with the wooden leg, just a few drops of thiopental delivered as a straight
quite see it.
heroin chaser. Well, it worked like a charm. Maybe try that.
I could just sneak in and snap its neck, but I want to see him explode. Hey. You screwed everything up. So he doesn't use his little Bunsen burner? What's the deal? Him lying to me? Garage key.
Ezra Berg has been eliminated. Good work, 47.
In you go. I don't know if I have to do this for some kind of intel thing or... What else do we got? Notes. Screwdriver. Drugs.
Hello, sir.
Hello. I am one of you.
Only badass. You're trespassing. If I see you here again, I won't be so nice next time.
I thought I was friendly with those guys. Where does she go? She goes back and wants to tell these guys who don't like me.
Go back to the house. You'll get in the way. This here's for grown-ups.
I have to say, it's a beautiful piece of work.
A murderous death trap.
Well,
Root King.
That That is Sean Rose, terrorist turned insurgent.
Oh, this is, he puts his watch down to wash his hands.
Really, buddy? I could put a bomb on you any second and just blow you up.
It can cost you a few seconds.
And there's somewhere there's a
You don't have a second.
wristwatch bomb you can put inside of his wristwatch. Tar pit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. They're real busy fixing those cars up, though.
You want to kiss, big boy?
I don't know, maybe some other time. I don't think I'm supposed to be in here.
Okay, everyone step back. Fire in the hole.
So he's like testing some kind of explosive. I bet you could mess up the safety on that or something.
Let's see. Charge is too weak. Mix another batch of gel. This time, add another 5% of nitroglycerin.
Sure thing, Sean.
I need the mixture to be precise. The contents of the safe cannot be damaged.
They're trying to blow open a
Done.
safe.
Text me, and I'll come by and check you haven't created something that will blow us all to kingdom come. That is all.
That is all.
Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Double time over and get me some nitro, will ya? This mixture is powerful enough.
X to vault, space to climb down. Shovel.
Ouch! Ow!
Well, now I've got a witness. Hmm. What can I do? Overpowered explosives. Missing nitroglycerin. Poison.
Okay. Now the nitroglycerin. Easy, easy. Just follow Rose's recipe. Don't drop too much.
What did I do to it then? I poured something in there, didn't I?
There. Exactly as ordered. All right. Yeah, looks good.
Where did he
Supposed to let
go?
him know the breach charge is set and ready for him.
Where did he go to get the nitroglycerin?
Whoa. What?
Oh,
Sir, this is Groundhog. Got one Nick male individual here.
Quincy's still out mixing explosives, huh? All right. I'll stay put for a few.
Up you go. Man up, okay?
Everyone come!
Any clues about our man? He's on to me!
Agent 47. I don't know what to say. We need to work on your aim. That's the guy, possibly. Did he go in the house to get nitroglycerin? Can I go in here?
If you're trespassing,
Nope.
please turn around, sir. That's good, sir. Keep going.
Hmm. Barracks.
How you doing?
Doing great. Oh, what a wild party last night, man. I'm like the world's worst assassin. Disguised as Point Man. Is that different than what I am? Militia Spec Ops. Hello. It's me, Militia Spec Ops, and or Point Man. Crazy looking thing. Satellite dish. An apple a day.
Okay, look, it's very sweet of you to follow me around on Rose's request, but guess what? I'm a big girl. I can handle myself for a few minutes, all right? Thank you. Hi, I'm Penelope Graves. You look like you've been part of the crew for a while. Just, wondering how you're finding it here. Sean Rose, okay to work with?
Rose? I don't know. I'm not sure if I fully trust a man that engages in that amount of personal hygiene. I mean, I'm down with not smelling as much as the next guy, but it seems like he's really into washing his hands. What's he trying to get out?
Okay. Anything else you can share? Anything I need to look out for?
I know there's been talk about this OCD and how it might be affecting him. Apart from that, I ain't heard much.
Hey there. I'm, Penelope Graves, the new analyst. So I've got my first real meeting with Sean Rose in a few. Anything you think I should know about him?
Well, to be honest, he gives me the creeps. I don't much appreciate his methods. I'm more of a see the whites of their eyes kind of soldier. Remote bombings just seem, I don't know, wrong.
And the others? I mean, how's the general consensus?
I've heard him arguing with Parvati a few times. Mostly about the training. She's a tough one, though. Hard as hell. No way he's gonna get one over her.
Excuse me? How do I get rid of these people?
Sir, I'm sorry. This is a restricted area. That's it.
What is this?
Oi! You didn't hear me the first time.
I heard-
Sir, that's just how we like it, sir.
Exposed wire.
Look, I already have an extensive work on him, which I assume
And it's back on.
Well, now there's lightning.
Perfect. Command, we've taken a casualty. Looks like an accident. Command, you copy. I repeat, there's been an accident. Requesting immediate medevac now. That's positive. Roger that. We'll go.
Well, interesting. Someone else just walked into it. Something fishy's going on here.
Roger that. Waiting for paramedics. Somebody killed the VIP! Firing! Roger, Wilco.
There was a small part of my brain that thought that maybe that could work. A very small part of my very small brain. Well... Seriously. Yoink.
Graves is down. Excellent work, 47.
Maybe they won't notice for a while. Let's do a separate save. No, they've found her. Can I go in here?
Good to see you.
Live fire exercise.
So, not to be a pain, but what's the point of practicing if Burgess is out of commission, boss?
Well, how about because I told you so? That good enough for you?
Oh yeah, sure. It's just that we're only around 60% capacity here.
Burgess got his ass creamed because he screwed up. All right? I don't need you tools to experience the same thing, so we're practicing until you can do this in your sleep. Any more questions?
No, that's all, boss.
I can talk to her. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I did not want to do that.
Maya Parvati is down. Good work.
I did not want to do that. See, they have a button for every other action.
Drop the corpse. Surrender the...
They have a button for every other action. Button to vault is different than to climb, than to grab, than to drag. But it's the same button to talk to somebody as it is to snap their fucking neck. Wonderful. And there's no place to stash them around here.
Hey.
Well...
Come on.
I see.
Sir.
Militia elite. What is this, a well? I'm trespassing up there? Who can go up there? I have to be one of these guys. So there's like two groups of them, I guess. Now can I go up here? Nitroglycerin invoice. I guess only these are militia guys and they can go inside, but the other guys are mercenaries or something.
For you guys.
Don't mind me.
So you're saying that thing made Ezra Berg's interrogation mask?
That's what it does. It's a 3D printer. It prints things in, wait for it, 3 dimensions.
3 dimensions.
I just have a hard time grasping it. Could we print out our own weapons?
Sure. Maybe a small gun for something really specific. It's beautiful tech for assassins, but old school weapons are still cheaper and more reliable.
So I hear Rose had his own face scan for 3D masking after he saw Berg's mask. One of the hackers keeps the facial data on his laptop.
Yeah, he probably needs it for some kind of operation.
Or he just wants to keep it for himself.
Wearing a mask of yourself. That takes narcissism to a whole new level.
Should check if the old thing's running slow.
Conversation over. Ah. Blend in as hacker. Hacker's phone. These fucking gamers. Of course they've got like smashed up cans of soda and chips all over their desks.
Well, that is hardcore.
Look, he's even got his streamer green screen. How many followers do you think he has? Baseball.
You are not allowed here. Stop right there.
You hear that? Somebody's fighting. Go, go. I hear you.
You are trespassing, sir. Don't try to move.
Cover the area and bridge.
Check your corner. Looking at go.
Negative, command. That house.
Come in, Mike 2. This is Crimson Tide on Tango's last known position. No
Nitroglycerin.
over.
Rapid action, this is Alpha 1 action. There's a certified madman killer that needs to be put down.
Do I have to carry this briefcase everywhere I go now? La Sacra. Yo, buddy. This has gotten messy. What is this? Cowboy bust? Can I kill this guy with a cowboy bust? He's way out there though. Why are you just in the bathroom? Or did you come in here? You think the guy that's supposed to be obsessed with cleanliness is going to notice the pile of blood in his bathroom? Is he ever going to come back? It's my next question. Is I'm compromised. Which means I need to get out of here. And maybe switch my disguise back to that other guy. I'm still compromised. But maybe that's okay.
That's strange. Find the shithead who threw that.
Affirmative. Yes.
Maybe I do need to be inside there. Ugh. Okay. War room. Thought this hacker guy was wearing sandals for a second. Suppose I could have dropped the thing on him. The chandelier. While he was checking the clock.
Just go look at it.
For the love of God, please! I need help! We gotta go!
Sean Rose confirmed down. Nicely done, 47.
Somebody wanna help us out over here?
Perimeter has been freeze! I'm gonna make sure.
Don't mind me. Nothing to see here. Turn on boiler. Is dude. Did I want to do that?
Jeez! Hey, you do it! He's engaged in hand-to-hand combat! Take him down!
Bastard.
It appears the door to the tornado shelter is protected by a biometric lock. To gain access, you need Sean Rose's body, or something equally convincing.
All right. It's happening.
Command, this is Big Dog. You copy? Unity. Look in the corridor! Blue base, come in. This is Big Dog. 6, Redman, engage hostile targets as they appear. Deadly force is authorized. Copy. Hold on. Visual on Tango! Move to...
Who's shooting me? What the hell? Where are these guys all coming from? Uh-oh.
You know where he is! Go get him! That's him in the...
This is taking a turn. The contract was to kill all 300 of them, right? Am I even dragging the right guy? I think so.
Move to Tango's last known position.
Target is lost. He's run out.
God. Whoa! Well.
Hey, good to see you, man.
Disconcerting.
Sean Rose confirmed that. Nicely done, Rogers.
Copy that. Move in! Move in! Over there! What's the
No! I'm not sure where, like, the, there's a 3D printed version of his face or something, or I can make a 3D printed version of his face. Or I could just not escape using that route, is the alternative, I guess.
Sean Rose confirmed down. Nicely done, 47.
I can't jump over that part.
Greetings, sir.
Up. Oh, I still have to infiltrate the tornado shelter. I have to do that. I see. Okay. Well. There's a camera there. I'm not sure if I want to do this, but I feel like otherwise this guy's going to be stuck in here forever because I'm not going to be able to save.
How about you show some respect? It's not a sack of potatoes.
It's pretty close.
It appears the door to the tornado shelter is protected by a biometric lock.
I get a Diana.
Plot, you need Sean Rose's body.
Someone left in a hurry.
Sean Rose was not the Shadow Client. That much is clear. Whoever commands the militia, they got out just in time. Look around, 47. We're getting closer.
Briefcase stashed. Did I need the briefcase? No signal detected. Investigate the command room.
Someone's done their homework.
Look how far it dates back. Hayamoto, Beldingford, Delvade. The Shadow Client has been tracking you for decades.
Now, how is that possible?
It isn't. Every one of those missions were branded as unsolved or accidents. He must have been looking for a pattern, a certain MO, which would mean...
He knows me.
Well, at least this shortens the list.
Some kind of network. Power planes. From all sectors.
Familiar faces, too. Thomas Cross. Klaus Strandberg. Ether. And that's missing banker Eugene Cobb. Well, well.
There's a name. Providence.
What? No. No, it can't be.
The Hidden Hand. Thought they were a myth.
A hypothesis, nothing more. The idea that a small cabal of kingmakers, controlling enough corporate and political leaders, could effectively run the world in secret.
Maybe not so hypothetical.
Keep looking, 47. We need full disclosure.
I'm looking. Did I miss something?
Found something.
Sodas? But that would mean... Providence has infiltrated ICA. And Eric Sodas is their operative. Bastard! It all fits. He was the one who persuaded the rest of the ICA board to greenlight this operation. This changes everything. Get out, 47. We got what we came for.
What about the Shadow Client?
He is no longer our primary concern. ICA has been compromised. I always wondered if Providence was real, but I never actually... I will need to confer with the board, but mark my words, 47. This will have consequences.
Locate the exit. I've done it. Flawless. Plot twist overpowered. Trapsmith. Okay. Water tower. Pickup. A silenced assault rifle. Modern edition of a widely distributed assault rifle, fully automatic, comes with a suppressor. Ooh. Battle rifle. Starting location undercover in the garage. Infiltrated the militia. Cool.
Rose is gone.
It was me, wasn't it?
Who's this?
Tracked me. I don't believe it. I took every precaution.
Rose knew the risks. They all do. You did well, Olivia. I am proud of you. Now listen. The ICA knows about you. They kept you alive because they needed you, and now they don't. We won't talk again. Not until the storm is over.
I don't like it. This man, you know what he's capable of. You need to end this now.
I ran away as a boy. my friend and I, away from that place. We came upon a small farming community. The people were dirt poor, but this woman, she took us in. We were awakened the next morning by the shots. A dozen people lay face down in the snow. Our warden didn't like to leave witnesses. They shot the woman and her family last. They made sure that we watched the whole thing. This is your gift, the warden told us. Your gift and your curse. Touching lives only by ending them.
You know him?
Better than anyone.
Very interesting. Cetus inversus. These are things from the previous mission, aren't they? Yeah. Freedom Fighter mission stories. Is there another cutscene for this? Let's see what the intro is at least.
The board has sanctioned Eric Soder's for termination. After Colorado, we did some digging into Soder's private affairs and discovered that he has been fast-tracked for critical heart surgery at the hyper-exclusive Gama Private Hospital in Hokkaido, Japan. Such a display of power has Providence written all over it. Soder's, who suffers from a rare condition known as situs inversus, where his internal organs are reversed, desperately needs a right-sided heart transplant and has clearly betrayed the ICA to get it. He was admitted last night and is currently being prepped for a 3-day surgery. We have booked you into Gama under the usual guise of Tobias Reaper, corporate shark, here for a standard medical checkup. As such, you will need to play it by ear and procure whatever tools you need to complete the mission. You also need to eliminate Yuki Yamazaki, a Tokyo lawyer who works for Providence. Sodas has already given Yamazaki access to our client records and has agreed to provide a full list of active ICA operatives post-operation. This transaction cannot be allowed to happen. Sodas must pay for his treachery, and his insidious employers must be taught a lesson. ICA's sovereignty is at stake. Powerful as Providence may be, we need to draw a line in the sand. I will leave you to prepare.
Interesting. Eric Soder's and Yuki Yamazaki. Zach, I hope you are doing well. What was that? I apparently got an achievement or something. Confusing. Congrats. You're in. I'm strongly debating, do I want to play this next mission right now? It took me almost 2 hours to beat that last one. Oh, gosh. Eric Soders. Retired from the field in 1981, Eric Soders is still considered the best ICA agent of his generation. Despite his superior skills, Soders was forced to retire at an early age due to a congenital heart condition. One of his last missions was the legendary assassination of Jasper Knight, a U.S. chess master who was exposed as a KGB spy. a mission which is still studied vicariously by ICA handlers for its craft and strategic purity. Soders was appointed as senior supervisor in charge of recruitment and training of new ICA operatives and later joined the ICA board of directors. Soders suffers from a rare condition, situs inversus, in which his internal organs are reversed. He received his first heart transplant in 1995, a procedure that might have involved illegal black market organ trading. However, being a sacred ICA cow, no formal investigation was made. Intel suggests that Soders is once again dying, and right-sided donor hearts are almost impossible to obtain. This, plus the fact that Soders is virtually broke from gambling, gives an indication of why he has chosen to betray ICA and become a mole for Providence. They not only have access to the best medical treatments that money can buy, but they also have the global reach and means to procure an illegal donor heart at short notice. Soders can't have been on Providence payroll for more than a few weeks, otherwise he would have warned them about the hits on their operatives in Italy and Morocco. He was likely turned shortly after the abduction of Thomas Cross from his son's funeral, when Providence realized that someone was using ICA to attack their operatives. Providence has presumably kept files on all ICA board members, in case they would ever need to infiltrate us. This explains why Soders' file was among the Shadow Client's research in Colorado. Eric Soders is a survivor, plain and simple. Once a formidable assassin, he grew bitter and resentful after his early forced retirement and has now lost all sense of honor. This mission is regrettable yet necessary. Soders must pay for his treachery, and we must draw a line in the sand. Yuki Yamazaki is a cutthroat Tokyo trial lawyer and secret operative of Providence. Yamazaki grew up in Osaka, the daughter of a regional Yakuza boss. Following our own assassination of Masahiro Hayamoto in 2002, which left a power vacuum in the syndicate, Yuki Yamazaki's older brother and boyfriend were both killed in the ensuing gang wars. Fearing for her life, Yamazaki's parents shipped her off to relatives in the US, where she studied law at UCLA. She returned to Japan for her MA and moved to Tokyo, where she found work as a legal advisor in a Yakuza-owned real estate company. However, when her cousin, a street-level Yakuza enforcer, was arrested for gun running, Yamazaki was pulled back into the world of organized crime, displaying an uncanny ability to play her opponents like a fiddle. She excelled in sub rosa dealings, plea bargains, and outright blackmail, quickly becoming the Yakuza's go-to attorney. Yuki Yamazaki first rose to public fame when, following a year-long sting operation, Tokyo police arrested no less than 5 top Yakuza bosses. Yamazaki was brought in as the lead defender in the case and immediately drew the eye of the public with her stern, non-nonsense style and lack of humility in court, something the media quickly ascribed to her years in America. As the trial carried on, the evidence mounted against her clients. Yamazaki never once winced or seemed to waver. She expertly pulled apart witness testimonies, dismantling evidence collection, and brought in her own counter-evidence. The culmination of the very public trial came when 3 key witnesses for the prosecution failed to show up to testify. Rumors of jury tampering and straight bribery of police officers would suddenly change their recollection of key events around their arrests of the defendants proved too much for the prosecution, which finally gave up. All 5 men walked, and Yuki Yamazaki instantly became a very rich and very powerful woman. In the subsequent years, Yamazaki and her office of associates have managed to clear trials for most of the Tokyo underground. We do not know when or how Yuki Yamazaki was chosen to enter Providence, but the recent decline in court appearances indicate no more than a year or 2 ago. Yamazaki appears to be part of the same team as the hostage in Colorado, a type of messenger corps whose messengers act as liaisons between the anonymous Providence leadership and its many global operatives. According to the Shadow Client's information board, they are known as heralds. We can only guess at the Herald's place within the Providence hierarchy, and right now that is of lesser importance. Yamazaki is at Gamma to get vital information from Eric Soders after his surgery, something we will need to prevent to make sure sensitive ICA materials do not fall into the wrong hands. Okay. This looks cool.
Welcome to Hokkaido 47. The Gamma Private Hospital provides cutting-edge medical treatment for the global elite, outside the law if required. The facility is partially run by an artificial intelligence system known as Kai. The AI oversees patient admission to various areas in the hospital and even participates in some medical procedures. You will find Eric Soders in the operating theater, undergoing a pre-surgery regenerative stem cell treatment, a highly controversial procedure, yet to be approved by Japanese authorities. Yuki Yamazaki has already arrived. You'll find her in her suite or roaming the restaurant and spa areas of the hospital. Soders is scheduled to be put under soon. Let us make sure he stays that way. Good luck, 47.
Just like, I'm just resting. Relatable.
Hello, Mr. Reaper. As part of the service here at Gamma, your personal robe has been outfitted with a radio frequency identification chip.
Great.
The device will unlock and allow access to your personal suite.
I have no weapons. Oh. Wow. Uh-oh. Toilet control panel. Scissors. Pamphlet describing the facilities at Gamma. Patients are encouraged to enjoy themselves at the spa, restaurant, and in the outside winter garden. Entry to the facility's many sections is granted by Kai, the resident artificial intelligence. Kai recognizes the chips implanted in your clothes and will immediately grant access to areas of Gamma that you are allowed to visit. Patients with appointments in the hospital facility will be notified through the hospital's PA system. Cool. There was part of me that thought I would just like leap off to my death. I wonder whose room this is. Amos Dexter. All for assistance. He's been doing some drinking. Mr. Dexter is admitted to Gamma on the red list. He is scheduled for a lung transplant as soon as a viable donor organ becomes available. So far, there seems to be no complications, and the supervising surgeon is positive towards a full recovery of the patient. Pack of cigarettes. Cowboy bust. What happens if I do a dis? Two people come in?
Oh. No one's here.
Well,
47. I have intel about that bandaged patient.
You're not Helmut. Hey, bad form, dude. You stole my idea. Hey, look, asshole. Maybe you can find someone else to emulate? How about, I don't know, Jordan Cross? He's hot, right? What?
Well, this is quite fascinating. The bandaged patient is Jason Portman, former CEO of Quantum Leap. According to my intel, he has undergone full facial reconstruction and is scheduled for bandage removal today. And get this, he's going for the full Helmut Kruger look.
Oh, this is super embarrassing. At least we don't attend the same social circles. Shut up, we don't, right? I've got connections. I can make you disappear for good.
oh jeez. Disguise yourself as Jason Portman. Okay. How might I
Good evening.
pull that off?
Hi there.
How are you?
Greetings, sir.
Typical. Doc probably got stuck with some old hag with wrinkles down around her ankles. Vaginal rejuvenation or something. I'm sick of waiting around. Come on, hurry up with the boob job or whatever you're doing in there.
You just walk in circles?
Good evening.
This guy's apparently not a very nice man.
I can't believe they're still not ready. These cheekbones want to be liberated, want to be released onto the world.
Excuse me?
No, sorry, sir, but you're just making me feel a little uncomfortable now, okay?
Jesus. Hunted? Did they hear that? I'm compromised?
Mr. Jason Portman.
Okay.
Buy us some time. Go,
I don't know how they figure that one out, but okay.
These bandages are itchy. Ah, doctor ready yet?
Okay. I had a feeling that would happen, but I was curious how attentive they are.
Come on, why is this taking so long?
No keys are needed at Gamma. Please enjoy your stay. No key holder. Please.
O Genki Deska.
You just walk around here. So everybody's got like different symbols, whatever.
You can tell me, is it true the boss was connected back in the day?
You kidding? Didn't you follow the big trial at all? It was everywhere on TV.
Well,
This
I was
must be
away, you
the
know,
lawyers.
Hobby Hero prison. Spent a lot of time in solitary.
Okay, short version. Miss Yamazaki is known as the Yakuza lawyer. She'd taken a bunch of clan cases and gotten most of them off on a range of technicalities. Real shark.
Man, I wish I'd known about her earlier. Could have saved me a few years of life behind bars.
Then along comes this big trial. Whole bunch of Yakuza leaders have been rounded up. Rock solid evidence all over the news. Yamazaki steps in. 3 weeks later, they all walk. Witnesses disappeared, evidence contaminated, you name it. She completely dismantled the prosecution's case. Media called it the trial of the century.
That is amazing. I had no idea.
Mr. Jason Portman, please come to the hospital entrance. A doctor will escort you to your checkup. That was for Mr. Jason Portman. A doctor will escort you to your appointment.
Isn't this guy Jason
Please
Portman?
proceed to the hospital entrance.
Okay, enough of the waiting game. Shut up! Your suspense is killing me. I'm going in.
How do I get him?
Ah, Mr. Portman. Perfect timing. Follow me to the consultation room, if you please. You must be eager to see the new you.
And I failed. How do you get that guy? Should I not worry about it? Hmm.
What's that doctor doing? Can't wait around all day for this. Jason Portman! These bandages have to come off today.
Hey, we need some help here. Please, just go and get some help.
Why the delinquent charging random people? He looked like one of the...
Hospital entrance.
I wonder if I should start over the whole mission. Now that I know what I need to do. Or what I would like to do.
Hello, Mr. Reaper. As part of the service here at Gamma, your personal... The device will unlock and allow access to your personal suite. Okay.
That's her arriving. Interesting.
Yes, I mean, if I was a painter, I would go live in Paris, maybe learn French.
Not sure where that guy would be.
But honestly, please, and I apologize for talking business. I know this isn't the right place. No, it's not.
Sakura Sushi. I don't know where he is. No, I hear him.
I mean, you know, the resemblance was always there. People, you know that. They would tell me, hey, you look just like Helmut Kruger. And I'm like, shut up. But here I am, just sort of fulfilling a prophecy, I guess. I'm about to go meet my surgeon for a checkup, and I cannot wait to see what I look like underneath.
But you're Jason Portman.
47. I have intel.
New face of Silicon Valley. Modem called you the Golden Brain. Your stock is soaring. How will people react if you suddenly look like someone else?
Shut up, you'll see. Once the bandages come off. It's almost time.
Well, this is quite fascinating. The bandaged patient is Jason Portman, former CEO of Quantum Leap. According to my intel, he has undergone full facial reconstruction and is scheduled for bandage removal today. And get this, he's going for the full Helmut Kruger
Jason
look.
Portman. Yeah, just hanging out in Japan. Did you get the snap I sent earlier? Shut up, invisible man. You shut up. That's a good one. No, seriously. No, I'm in the final stages of that thing we always talked about back when we were, item. Krugerification, it's happening. It's actually happening. Shut up! Yes, 2 weeks from now. I could be the one on a podium in Paris, and nobody would know the difference. Cheekbones to die for. Cut glass, baby. Almost a shame you won't get to enjoy them, am I right? Am I right? Shut up, the gym? I don't have time for that. My good friends here have a plan for that as well. Full body graft, muscle implants. Why wait for months or years when surgeons and endless amounts of money that I have can make it happen in weeks? Screw
Weird.
the natural way. That's the... Oh. Shut up, I bet you would. Maybe I'll call you when I get back to LA. Okay, we'll see. Bye, Stacy.
What are the chances that you'll go somewhere isolated? Crime noticed.
Take safeties off.
Okay,
tell me right now what I'm
Jason Portman.
Word is there's a guy running around
Please
strangling.
come to the hospital entrance. A doctor will escort you to your checkup. That was for Mr. Jason Portman.
Ah, Mr. Portman. Perfect
A doctor
timing.
will escort you
Follow
to
me
your
to the
appointment.
consultation room, if you please.
Please
you must be
proceed
eager
to
to
the
see the new
hospital
you.
entrance.
Absolutely. Is this actually gonna work?
Gentlemen, Mr. Portman is with me.
Sir?
No need to
On my
bother
way.
him with unnecessary security measures. I hope you're holding up all right. I read the latest test results that Kai published on the internal network. You're in good shape, Mr. Portman. Might want to cut back on the sake, but otherwise you're doing well. Should be able to go back home real soon.
Cool.
You're in good hands, Mr. Portman. Gama's such an incredible place. The medical facilities are beyond anything I've ever seen in the world. Well, with the exception of perhaps Kronstadt HQ or Ether's R&D facility in Johannesburg. We've got a new yoga instructor here, JB. Boy, he can stretch like a rubber band. Never seen anything quite like it. If you're feeling sore and the meds aren't doing it for you, you should really go see him.
Go on.
Must be good to get out a little, stretch those legs. I do love the options available here at Gamma, but I imagine it can get tedious to lie in bed all day. If you haven't been to the gym yet, you should really go. Doctor. Okay, Mr. Portman, your surgeon is in here. He should be ready for your checkup. Have a nice day.
Here's what this does.
Thank you for waiting. If you can just sit down for a moment, I'll get started right away. So, let's have a look at you, Mr. Portman. Now be still as I remove the bandages. Oh my. It's astonishing. Not only are you the spitting image of Helmut Kruger, the swelling has completely subsided and there's not a trace of bruising. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you'd never undergone surgery. It's perfect. It's simply perfect. I'm sorry. This is very emotional for me.
Well, am I wearing a Helmut Kruger necklace?
How you doing?
Any day of the week.
Oh, you are pathetic. You call those push-ups? Looks more like yoga.
Oh man, that was good. That was really good. What do you think? Yeah, let me just catch my breath here. Whew.
You can't do push-ups. I mean, Bodyguard 01, he can do some damn push-ups.
You challenging me to push-up contest? Pick up botulinum toxin.
All right, now you're talking.
I probably have to be dressed as a guard. I wonder if they'd let you do that though. Are they gonna let me wander around? Stairs, observation room.
Acknowledged. No trespassing beyond this point. You were lucky. We could have shot you, you know.
Intruder! Intruder!
Command, target is surrendering. Securing...
Don't let him get away! Roger!
Oh. Okay, so you can't go in there. Can't go in there.
If you haven't been to the gym yet, you should really go.
What's this? Defibrillator power.
Mr. Portman, thank you for waiting. If you can just sit down for a moment, I'll get started right away.
In you go. Now I am a surgeon. Now I can possibly go...
Superhuman healing.
Can I go in here? Yes. Interrupt procedure.
Warning. Operations procedure overwritten. Warning. No vital signs detected.
Activate emergency revival
Commencing
protocol now.
resuscitation procedure. Charging defibrillator. Ready.
Oh.
3, 2, 1. Clear.
Interesting.
Mr. Sodas is coming back. Situation under control. Resetting. Operations procedure.
Defibrillator power.
That is Eric Sodas, former training director at the ICA. Regrettably.
Safety module active. I need a screwdriver. Okay. They've got like multiple layers of stuff happening here. Wow. There was a maintenance area, but I don't know if I can get to it if this guy's looking at me.
So what are you really up to? Sir, I know what you did. See that?
In you go. Intensive care waiting.
Hello, Doctor.
Surgery life support. Turn off respirator.
Warning. Life support terminated. Detected. Commencing resuscitation procedure.
Interesting.
Charging defibrillator. Ready.
No.
3, 2, 1. Clear. I sense a pulse. Vitals are returning to normal. Mr. Sodas, stable. Reactivating life support.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, you're bad news. You're going down.
really sounds like someone's in trouble. Go on, go on.
Cerebral lesion or I advise you to slowly raise both hands over your head.
Please, sir, I need...
That's it! Let loose on that hippie commie pig of weird!
Jesus!
Move in! Get the advantage! Advance to the lab! Vision on Tango!
Affirmative!
Okay. I see what's going on though. There's like multiple ways to do this, and they're like, there's like fail safes. Basement 1. Screwdriver. Mortuary cooler. Stem cell supply. Ruined stem cells with poison. There's a lot of different ways to do this. Is this organs?
So, have you got any holiday lined up?
That is the right-sided donor heart destined for sodas. This is what he sold out the ICA for.
I don't know you. Oh, shit! Hey, you!
Only solution, 47, with sodas on the operating table, and no hope of getting a second right-sided heart in time, you have effectively killed him without laying a hand on him. This should be a clear message to anyone considering following in his footsteps.
Such is the nature of my art. I take and I give. Perhaps once Soda's body has given up, I can recollect the heart. There's a certain poetry to that, I think.
It's not exactly what I wanted to do, but I feel like I'm going to need to replay this one, because it seems like there's a lot of different interesting ways you can pull it off.
Sorry to inform you that this is off limits, even for bodyguards.
Heard from America.
Intensive care.
Yeah, it tastes like peach, and it's so healthy. I mean, I know it's made from pig placenta, but...
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess I'll just accept that for now, and we'll just try and take out the lawyer. Somehow.
Doc, you're a frickin' draft horse.
Thanks, Ness.
You can kill somebody with an icicle? Is that what's going on? Interesting.
Weird.
Excuse me?
Why is that happening?
Hmm.
Huh. Better let the pros take over.
Morgue, organ storage, sleeping quarters, canteen. Staff area.
That's a little harsh, isn't it? A total ban?
I don't know. Patient did die. Famous one at that.
Still, it's not the chef's fault. What was a kitchen apprentice thinking, cutting out a fugu fish by himself unsupervised? I mean, it takes years of practice. Didn't the kid realize how pointless it was?
Aquariums always
Definitely not gonna get a great score for
Looking at the beautiful fish, just serene in their simple existence. Takes the stress
being stealthy, but can I just walk in here?
Chin up, chest out.
Device has been activated.
Hmm. I could get her cigarettes from that other guy's room, but to what end? Can you poison the cigarettes?
I saw you get in there, man. Ugh. Cowboy up and fight me, guy. Ugh.
Whatever. Hmm. Eric Soder's kill list. Let me save again.
Maybe you can tell me.
Can't go in any other place. Okay. I'm kind of thinking I just gotta wait till she comes back to her room and then maybe I can, since I've eliminated the other guards. It's really just a matter of trying to split her up from the last remaining guy and then taking her out.
Rock solid evidence all over the news. Yamazaki steps in. 3 weeks later, they all walk. Witnesses disappeared, evidence contaminated, you name it. Completely dismantled the prosecution's case.
How else could I? Kind of sounded like maybe you could do the poisonous fish thing.
It's actually been nice. Yeah, I mean, I've never seen you here. I apologize, I can sometimes be a bit chatty.
Yeah. I think I just gotta wait for her to come back. As unexciting as that is. I think she's on her way, potentially, though.
What up?
What up? Can I throw him over the edge? Jump. Sorry, buddy.
Thank you for not smoking. Thank you for saluting the zeitgeist. Bunch of yes men.
The poisonous cigarettes is probably a way.
That's both targets down. Time to find an exit. We're done here.
Well, it worked. Adios. Well, now we casually depart. Let me save just in case. Will they let me go leave this way? There it is. Yeah, I definitely need to replay that mission for sure. Seems like there was a lot of really cool ways to play through it. A lot of these missions deserve a next playthrough. Trapsmith Shuriken.
Miss Burnwood.
That's not what my ticket says.
We received your message. Loud and clear, I might add. Honestly, you could have just sacked the poor guy.
I didn't catch your name.
No, you didn't. There'll be no retaliation, not for Soders, nor any other recent fiascos. Someone's been meddling in our affairs, killing our operatives, and making the ICE look like fools. I think you got close to that someone. Closer than we've ever been. That's why we're hiring you to take him down.
I don't think so.
Don't rattle our cages, Miss Burnwood. You really have no idea.
You spy on us, bribe our people, and you have the gall to demand our help. No. You can't be trusted.
Even so, we've been around for a long, long time. I think we could help each other. Some 20 years ago, your agency took in a young man with no past and extraordinary skills. In his own special way, he cares about you, and vice versa. And ever since that time, you've never stopped wondering where he came from and who made him what he is.
There was a doctor. Some depraved experiment. But he's gone now.
Ah. Well, if you believe the questions died with him, we have nothing further to discuss. If not, as I said, I think we could help each other. Partners, then. Cheer up, Miss Burnwood. We are the lesser evil. This terrorist. He wants nothing but chaos.
He's only a terrorist if you win.
Miss Burnwood, we won a long time ago. This is maintenance.